Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I want to share something deeply personal, a journey that my wife and I have been on for the past few years. It's a story about love, challenges, and finding strength in unexpected places. We've been married for 9 years now, and for the longest time, life felt pretty normal. We had our routines, our dreams, our shared future all planned out. Like many couples, one of our biggest dreams was to start a family, to have kids running around the house. But year after year, it just wasn't happening. We kept our hopes up, thinking maybe it just wasn't the right time yet. We never imagined there was an underlying medical reason preventing it. Then the world turned upside down. During the pandemic, it was a time of uncertainty for everyone, but for us it brought a personal storm we never saw coming. This was when we discovered the reason behind our struggles. My wife was diagnosed with uterine fibroids or myoma. When we first heard the diagnosis, it was a massive shock. Honestly, it was hard to believe. You hear these medical terms, but you never think they'll apply to you, to the person you love most in the world. Suddenly, everything started to make sense in the worst way possible. All the symptoms she had been quietly enduring for so long finally had a name. Looking back, the signs were there, but we didn't connect the dots. She was experiencing so much discomfort. There was the constant abdominal pain, which some days was just a dull ache, and other days was sharp and debilitating. Her periods became a nightmare, with continuous heavy bleeding that would last for weeks, leaving her exhausted and anemic. She felt nauseous a lot of the time, and her energy levels were just completely depleted. Seeing her go through that was heartbreaking. She tried to be strong, to push through the pain and carry on with her daily life. But I could see the toll it was taking on her, both physically and emotionally. It was a silent battle she was fighting every single day. The hardest part to swallow was the connection between the fibroids and our inability to have a child. The doctor explained how the size and location of the fibroids could be interfering with conception and pregnancy. Hearing that was like a punch to the gut. For 9 years, we had been holding on to this dream. And now it felt like it was being ripped away from us. It was a bitter pill to swallow. We went through a period of grief, mourning the family we had pictured in our minds for so long. There were a lot of tough conversations, a lot of tears, and a lot of moments where we just held each other, not knowing what to say. It felt incredibly unfair. We asked ourselves, why us? We saw friends and family starting their families, and while we were happy for them, it was a constant, painful reminder of what we couldn't have. Navigating this new reality has been a true test of our partnership. It would have been easy to let this pull us apart, to let the frustration and sadness create a rift between us, but we made a conscious decision right from the beginning. We were going to face this together as a team. This wasn't just her problem. It was our problem. Her pain was my pain. Her struggle was my struggle. We learned to communicate on a whole new level. I learned to listen more, to not just try and fix things, but to just be there, to offer a shoulder to cry on, to make her a cup of tea, to simply sit with her in the silence when words weren't enough. We researched everything we could about fibroids, from treatment options to lifestyle changes. We became each other's biggest advocate and support system. The journey has been filled with doctor's appointments, medical tests, and discussions about various treatment paths, from medication to potential surgeries. Each option comes with its own set of pros and cons, its own risks and possibilities. It's overwhelming, to say the least there are days when the weight of it all feels too heavy, when the future seems uncertain and scary. But then I look at my wife and I see her incredible strength and resilience. She handles every setback with so much grace. Her spirit, despite everything, remains so strong, and that inspires me to be strong for her. We've learned to celebrate the small victories, to find joy in the ordinary moments, and to lean on each other when the bigger picture feels too daunting. One of the biggest lessons we've learned through all of this is the power of acceptance. For a long time, we fought against our reality. We were angry and frustrated, but we came to a point where we realized that fighting it was only draining the energy we needed to actually live our lives. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up for us. It meant acknowledging our situation for what it is and choosing to move forward from there. It meant letting go of the life we thought we were supposed to have and embracing the life that we do have right here and now. A huge part of this acceptance has come from our faith. We've had to place an immense amount of trust in the Lord, believing that He has a plan for us, even if we can't see it clearly right now. It's about surrendering our own desires and trusting that whatever the future holds, He is with us. Some days that trust is easy. Other days it's a real struggle, but it's a constant anchor for us, a source of peace in the midst of the storm. Our faith gives us hope that our story isn't over and that there is purpose in our pain. So here we are. We're still on this journey. We still don't have kids, and we don't know if we ever will. But we have each other. Our marriage has been forged in this fire, and it has become stronger, deeper, and more meaningful than I ever could have imagined. We've learned what it truly means to be partners, to love in sickness and in health. We're living with it, and we're working with it together. I wanted to share our story not for sympathy, but for anyone out there who might be going through something similar. Whether it's fibroids, infertility, or any other silent battle, please know you are not alone. It's so important to talk about these things, to break the silence and the stigma. If you're supporting a partner through a health crisis, remember to be patient, be present, and be a team. And if you are the one suffering, please be kind to yourself. Your journey is valid, your pain is real, and your strength is incredible. Acceptance is a powerful key, and so is hope. Whatever your future holds, you have the strength to face it. Thanks so much for listening to our story. It means a lot to be able to share it. If this resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel. We plan to share more about our journey and hopefully build a community of support. Thank you and take care.